Jamie from Emperor Wargaming. Today we're going to do a quick battle report. It is our first one, so please bear with us. But we're doing it on Victory at Sea, which is the battle for the Pacific, new Warlord game with tiny boats, as we can see there. That's one of the Japanese tiny boats. We had a quick run through of this the other night. We're still very fresh to it. There are some rules that we're probably going to have to look up a lot, so just bear with us. Please don't hate on us too much in the comments, but we'll give it our best shot. So, first thing we're going to do is the scouting phase. Now, scouting phase in this, you can assign your ships, or if your ships have any aircraft, you can assign them to go into the scouting phase. And basically, every ship or plane that you send off scouting, you roll a d6 for, and on a 5 or a 6, you earn a scouting point. And then if you earn a certain number more than your opponent, then you get a bonus. So, Jamie, how many are you sending off?
I've got 8 aircraft.
You've got 8 aircraft, because obviously the destroyers, they had like the little catapults on, they'd mount on their guns and stuff like that. So you're sending off 8 aircraft.
Correct.
I'm only sending off 3 because my attacking force here is not as good. I've only got the 1 cruiser that's got them. So 5s or 6s, let's see. I got none. You got a lot. How many more though?
I got 5 more.
You got 5 more, my goodness. Okay, so this doesn't... So if you had 2 or more, which you do get, you get to add 1 to your roll for initiative each turn of this battle, which, considering how you rolled last time, is probably good for you.
Yeah.
4 or more, as above, and any carriers may be placed in deep deployment. You don't have any carriers for this.
No.
This scenario. But what we will now look at is just the forces we've got. I've got 2 Fubuki class destroyers and 1 Mogami class cruiser.
I've got 2 Fletcher class destroyers and then 2 Northampton class heavy cruisers.
So, this is I think it's 360 points, is it?
60.
It's
380.
380, that's it. So it is meant to be quite even, but we shall see. So, now that we've done that, none of us put any ships into scouting because there's a very strong chance they don't come back. So, we'll now just roll to see who deploys first. So, standard D10 roll.
You've got 11.
You got an 11, okay, I got 5. So I'm going to have to deploy all of mine first, followed by Jamie. So just grab the tape measure. We've got a hefty tape measure today. So I can deploy 6 inches in, and everything's measured up to the bridge. So the bridge and the ship. Okay, I'm going to keep it a tight formation because I don't know what he's going to do. There we go. And now it's your turn to deploy all your ships.
6 inches.
So we'll go. So what's great with this game is that we get these little cards, the stat cards for your ships. So it's got your hit points along the top and bottom, depending on what you've got. All your weapons are listed, points values, any traits, all that sort of good stuff. So, now we roll off for initiative. So you get your +1, so you got 7. I got an 8! So, the way the initiative roll works, it basically means that oh, sorry about that. So, the way the initiative roll works is whoever gains the initiative, whichever player, they force the opponent to move one of their ships first. Now by doing so, it means that you kind of get to react to them. But then when it comes to the gunnery phase, a bit later on, the person with the initiative, this little marker here, gets to shoot first. So, you're up first, Jamie. What are you going to do?
Do some moving.
You're going to do some moving. Moving to the grooving.
I'm just going to power up. So I'm just going to take one of my destroyers, which can move 7 inches, and I'm just going to power up 7 inches.
Oof. That is quite a move there. Okay, so now it's my turn. So one of the things we did learn in our game the other day is that the destroyers aren't to be underrated.
No.
Because the way the torpedo mechanic works on this, which I'm sure we're going to see at some point, it can be nasty. So, and destroyers mainly carry the torpedoes and Japanese cruisers. So, I am going to activate my little Ibuki class one here. So I've got a 7-inch move, so I'm going to do 3 inches to start off with. So 3 straight forward. So what is worth saying as well is that when it comes to the movement, you have your flank speed, that's your move. Now you have to move a certain number of inches as a minimum. So for example, all of my ships have the agile trait, so we have to move 1 inch forward. Jamie's ships don't have that, they have to move 2 inches forward. Before you can even think about making a turn. So to do that, you get your little thing here, align the bridge, and turn up to 45 degrees. I mean, we found loads of different ways of positioning them. We're not quite sure what's the right way yet, but we shall see. And then we're going to move another 4 inches up to there. Cool. Your activation.
Lovely. So I'm going to move this destroyer 4 inches. Then I'm going to do a bit of a turn.
I mean, it was quite good that Warlord gave us all the stuff in
3 inches.
Giving us like cardboard templates. I think they're quite nice. Helps the movement mechanics work a bit nicer. Right, that's your 2 small boys moved. Let's have a look at moving my other destroyer. So we are going to go 4 inches forward, and then do a little turn that way. Okay.
Happy in the jar. We're going to do 4 inch move. Bit of a turn. Move about half, which leaves 2 more inches because this is a 6 inch move.
A little bit slower. The American ones were at the start of the war. Okay. Now I've only got a big boy. Now he does have a flank speed of 7. If I just run straight up there, those torpedoes are just going to nail me. But we could, I suppose, try and just shoot everything at the destroyers. So destroyers are a little bit soft and squishy. They've only got a hull of 5, which when we get to the gunnery phase may become apparent as to why they're a little bit soft and squishy. But they carry torpedoes, so it's a bit of a... You want to be keeping them at range rather than anything else, because you can just pulverise them with guns then, can't you? Okay. We are just going to go a cheeky 1 inch. So my ships have a agile rule, because the Japanese are cool. I can work out how to get this thing working. There we go. Which means that they can make a turn after every inch of movement. So we've moved 1 inch forward there, and then we're going to go our remaining 6. Are we going to go our remaining 6? Oh, yeah, we'll do it. We'll go our remaining 6. Let's do it. And it's important to note that the ships themselves don't block line of sight. The ships on the table is purely there as representative for what would be there in reality. Obviously it's quite hard to get the scales right. I think Warlord have done alright with this, so we shall see.
I'm going to do a 3 inch and then a turn and then a 3 inch.
Ooh, cheeky 3 inch. That's all he needs.
There we go.
Okay, so that's all our ships moved now. What we're doing next the gunnery phase. Let's make some bangs, hopefully. So each ship on their card has got a different weapon system that can only be fired once per gunnery phase, so to speak. Now, let's have a look. So my big boy carries some torpedoes. And the torpedoes can be pretty nasty, but I think we're a little bit far away for that at the moment. So we'll start off with his main guns. So the guns take the Royal Naval way of naming their turrets. The ones in the front are the A and the B, the ones in the back are the X and Y, and the ones in the middle are the Qs and I can't remember the other one. But that's how they line up on here, and they did that just to keep it simple. Warlord are a British company, that's probably why they did it. So I'm going to start off with my Mogami heavy cruiser. So we're going to fire the A and the B turret into the, what have we got on the range? It's got a 16-inch short range. I think we're going to go and fire the A and the B turret into this bad boy over here. So let's have a look. Are we within 16 inches? I think we might be. Yeah, we are.
Easy.
We're not in 8. Nope, we're out of 8. So this all affects the modifiers. So shooting in this, you start on a 4. You're always hitting on a 4. And then you just add your modifiers in. So for this example, our modifiers are going to be at short range, +0. No modifier there. We're firing into the port or starboard arc, so it's a +1, so we'd have 3. Then we are firing at a destroyer, so that's a -1, back up to 4. Did you move over 7 inches? You did.
6. Yeah.
You moved over 6, sorry, yeah, that's it. So you moved over 6 inches, so that's another -1, so we're going to be hitting on 5s. Each weapon has an attack dice value. So the A and the B turrets on mine have an attack dice value of 2. So I'll be rolling 2 attack dice, and we're looking for 5s. Oh, so we've got 1 hit. So now on the hit, we just need to beat the target's armour score.
1+.
So 1+, so basically a 1 fails. With this, 6. That's quite handy, because this now allows us to maybe show you a critical score. So when you roll a damage dice to see if you've done a critical, a natural 6 could potentially do one. To do that, you roll another dice, and you need a 4 up to see if you can do a critical hit. Let's find out. He does. So we've done a critical hit to this destroyer. Let's find out. This time we'll bring in the D10, and we'll tell you what the score is. That is possibly the worst one it could be for Jamie. That is a natural 10, so that's a vital system hit. So, a vital system, I now got to roll a D6 again to find out what vital system has been hit. It's a 5. So, we've got some secondary explosions, which means I have to roll 4d6 of damage. I don't think you're going to survive this.
If they're all 1s.
If they're all 1s, then you will survive it, but you'll be severely crippled. So let's find out. No, you are very much...
The story is very dead.
We'd have put that there, because that is now a firestorm of molten metal sinking to the bottom of the Pacific. So, the critical hit, that's possibly the best way to start it off, really. Yeah, secondary explosions is a bit nasty. But that's not all this ship's going to do, because we've got some more guns. So we have got the Q, X and Y turrets. Now, the Q turret would definitely be firing at your little destroyer there, but it's going to be hitting on 6s, because we're now not in its side arc. It's moved over 6 and it's a destroyer. We're going to be hitting on 6s. So let's have a look, see if it hits. No, both miss. They fired off over there somewhere, or just flopped out the gun. The X and Y turrets. Yeah, let's fire the X and Y turrets at your... We'll fire it at your cruiser over here, your Northampton class. So, I think we might still be within 16, sorry. Yes. So we're within 16 inches, so it's in short range, so we get no modifier there. We're in its side arc, down to 3, and that will be it, won't it? Because it's not a destroyer,
No.
it's a bit bigger, and it's not moved over 6 inches.
Only moved 6.
It has moved 6. So my X and Y turrets have got between them 4 attack dice. Let's find out what happens here. So I need 3s. That is terrible. We got 1 hit. So for that 1 hit, we roll 1 damage dice. Potentially a critical hit. Needing a 4 now to do a critical hit. Okay. This might be over a lot quicker than we thought. So now we roll the d10 again. Okay, so it's a 3, so slightly different. So I've hit his engine. So there's a little chart in the book that tells you all the different area affected by the critical score. So we will dig out, there we go, an engine 1 to pop by that ship. His flank speed is now reduced by 0.
Right, by 0.
By 1. Why would it be by 0? That would be a really rubbish critical hit. So his flank speed is reduced by 1, and you've taken 1 point of damage for that. So each damage dice, that beats the target's armor score deals 1 damage until we get onto torpedoes, but we'll do that in a bit. And then last but not least, I have got my light guns. Now, light guns, they're a little bit but they do something. So I've got 6 attack dice for my light guns. However, they are restricted in that some of them are on one side of the ship. They're not going to be able to fire straight through it. So you have to round halve your dice rounding down. So I take 3. I'm going to be shooting at your little destroyer here. With light guns, they're much better at tracking. So the fast part of the target doesn't matter. So it's going to be hitting on 5s rather than 6s like the big guns.
Yep.
So the 5s being it's in. Oh, actually, it might be less than that because of the range. What's the range? If we're within 8, it will be 5s. Yeah, we're definitely not in 4. So if it had been in point blank range, it would have been hitting on 4s. But because we're at short range, it's going to be hitting on 5s. So target's a destroyer. We're not in its side arc. That doesn't matter. So yeah, it's going to be hitting on the 5s. So let's have a look. 5s, so we've got 1 hit. Now the damage dice is only 1, so we'll be rolling 1 of them again. Armor score is 1, but this has got a AP of -2. If that was a more armoured target, that would matter, but it doesn't because 1s always fail regardless. So let's find out what we do. Cool, so we've just done a point of damage to that destroyer. And then that will be everything for that destroyer done now.
All of those guns.
All that the big boy has done a fire. We're not going to do any torpedoes this turn because I want to get closer and absolutely devastate those big ships.
Yeah. So for my first turn, I'm going to shoot the guns of this ship.
The big boy.
It's got A turrets, B turrets, and X turrets, all of which I'm going to just lay into the side of the big ship.
Into the Wargaming class.
Okay,
Oh,
so
shrug it off.
it's within 16 inches.
Yep.
Each of the guns is 3 dice, so I'm going to be rolling 9 dice.
Whoosh.
So it starts at a 4. It'll be down to up to a 5 because he's moved over 6, and then no other modifiers. So I need 5s.
Back down to 4 because you're in the side arc.
True.
So you're on 4s.
4s. There's some 4s.
There is some 4s in there. 4s, 5s, and 6s. So then each of those will roll 1 damage dice, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Cool.
2, 4. So what was your armor class?
Oh, so my armour is a 3 up, so I have just taken 3
damage.
points of damage there. There's no...
No criticals.
So you just see the sliders here. So I now go down to 27 from 30. Cool.
I've got light guns as well. Was the tape measure? Where have you hidden that?
I've hidden it away. There we go. Look at that.
So I think these are going to be long range potentially, maybe even. Or I'll shoot at that. So that's going to be. It's going to be. Actually, no, wait. I don't think I can hit that because it's moved so much.
It's an important point to note. Pre-measuring is allowed in this one. I know that in bolt action they don't like you pre-measuring. In this, they say ships have target control, radar, all sorts of good stuff. So
So these are. This is a risky shot because it's extreme range for the light guns. So that will be a -2, is it?
-2, yes.
-2. So that will take it down to up to a 6, into the side to a 5,
and then back up to 6. We're moving so much.
But luckily I've got 6 attack dice,
Ooh.
so we've got a chance. But this needs to be 6s. We got 1.
We got 1 hit.
Take it, and then to hit. Just a 2. So that is AP -2.
So that
is 1 damage.
That is another bit of damage. It's important to know as well that light guns, if they have the weak wall, they can't cause critical hits. So if you see us not get excited about light guns, that's why. They're a little bit pumped. So is that everything fired from that boy?
That's that ship.
Cool. I am now going to activate this little devil here, and he's going to put all of his light guns into your destroyer. So let's have a look. Fullbackie class, his light guns have a short range of 10 inches or a point blank of 5. I'm not in 5, but I am within 10. I think. He hopes. Yeah, he's well within 10, isn't he? So, wrong one. There we go. So we have got only 3 attack dice. We're not in the side arc, so that doesn't matter. We're at short range, but you are a destroyer, so it's going to be hitting on 5s. Speed doesn't matter because the light guns can track quicker than the big ones. On 5s, nada, absolutely nothing. I think that's all he's going to do. I'm not going to launch any
That's all he's
torpedoes.
got.
Oh, I'm not going to launch torpedoes yet. I'll save them up for you. In the
Okay.
spirit of good gaming.
Yeah. So now I'm going to activate my other heavy cruiser, and I'll be doing the same thing. All of my weapons into the big ship. Got to take that big boy down.
Mm-hmm.
So he's got the same as the other ship because these two are identical. So that means he's got
The Northampton 1 and the Northampton 2.
Yeah, he's got 9 shots.
So
These are the same as before, but we are not into the side now. So these are going to be on
5s, not 4s.
5s instead of 4s. Correct. So I've got 3, 6.
There's
3.
3 possibles.
All it takes is 1 and a critical. That's all.
So you need 3 ups now because he's a
3.
bit more armoured.
Forgot.
Oh, so that 3. So it's a 3 plus armour score. So because you've matched it, that goes away. But that's another 2
2
points
hits.
of damage.
Same with the light guns.
Slowly whittering him down.
Yeah.
We're down to 24.
So we've got 6 light guns. Again, these will be on 6s. Or actually, because we're not into the side. Might not be able to hit with these guns.
So what is it? Is it on long range?
It will be. Oh yeah, sorry, closer range, isn't it? So yeah.
So what are we on? We're at
Yeah.
10 inches there.
Yeah, we're in long range, so we can hit on 6s.
6s.
Oh, we've got 2.
2. And they're AP -2.
Yep.
So don't roll 1s.
Don't roll 1s. There we go. 2 more damage.
2 more damage.
Whittling away.
Cool.
And that's that ship.
Right. So I've only got this little destroyer left now. He's got 3 attacks with his light guns. We're probably going to be... Let's have a look. Are we within 10 inches? I don't think so. Nope, we are out. So it's going to be...
We might be within 10 inches of this guy.
I don't want to shoot that guy. He's not the one who worries me. He's got no torpedoes. Yeah, we're going to shoot everything into this guy. So it's going to be long range. So 4 up to 5. Probably inside arc there, would you say?
Yeah, side arc, so back down to 4, then up to 5.
5 because you're a destroyer.
Yeah.
So it'll be 3 dice, hitting on 5s. Nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
They're all splashing around in the middle somewhere. So you've just got that destroyer
Yeah,
left
got
to
my
go.
destroyer left. So my destroyer has got light guns and torpedoes, but I think we're going to be out of range of my torpedoes at this point.
The American ones were not good.
No, not great. So I'm going to shoot my light guns into that ship there.
Mhm.
I think maybe you've hidden it again.
Yep, keep doing that. It's such a big tape measure.
So 9 inches short range. We're within 9 inches, so there's no penalty there. So we've got
Firing into a side arc as well. So that's
3 attack dice.
So you're firing into a side arc,
So it
Which
takes
takes
down
out
to
3.
3.
but he's moved more than 7, so it's up
Doesn't
to...
matter on a long range small guns.
Oh no, it doesn't on small
So we're
guns.
hitting on 3s. And I did a bad roll. Got 2 fails. But this one. There's a 4.
So that's another point.
That's another hit of damage.
Oh, he's taken a battering.
He's taken a little bit, isn't he?
Yeah, she's down to... I need to get my gender pronouns. He, she, or what. It's a gender neutral ship. We'll go for that.
Yeah.
They're down to 21. Okay, and that's the end of that first turn, I believe.
Damage control.
Damage control phase. Let's have a look. So, starting with a player who won the initiative, this turn attempts for all ships first, followed by the other player's ships. So you can attempt to get rid of your
engine troubles.
So you need to roll a d6 and you need to roll more than a 4.
I rolled a 5, so he's
did.
healed.
He's healed.
Oh, and I've just moved him a chunk.
Oh heck, he's done a runner. So you're back up to being able to move 6 inches, which is handy. Okay, so now we go into our initiative phase again, rolling off the d10s because I've got no critical stuff to do. So you're on 2.
I'm on 2, good job.
I'm on 5.
I'm not good at initiative.
No, so move first, please.
Move first.
Why couldn't I have got 4d6 of damage on your big cruiser? Why was it on a piddly little destroyer?
I'm going to move 3 inches. And then you might have to move some things because I'm going to turn and move towards all of that.
Oh, ballsy. Put that on to turn 2. Move that out of the way.
Got another 3 inches.
Where have you been hiding all these inches?
There we go.
Okay, so that's your first one done. Interesting. I'm going to move this little boy over here. So he's got a flank speed of 7. So we'll go 3 forwards to start off with. So line that up the bridge. 3 forwards. We're just going to do a little turn. Yeah, so there's so many different ways that we've worked out that you can get these to work. That seems to be the best. One of the ways anyway. We're going to go another... Yeah, we're going to go another 3 inches. And that leaves us with one more turn that we could probably do. Like so. I'm going to go a cheeky little...
Cheeky oneer.
A cheeky oneer. He's just going to sit there. Your turn.
Lovely. What I want to do here is get away from you.
Absolutely do.
Okay, so I'm back up to 6, which is nice.
Just go 6 straight past him.
Yeah.
I
could do... Well, yeah, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to move 2 inches, which is the minimum I have to move forwards. And so in this, you can go through other ships during your movement. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to move 45, or just less than 45, out of that. Then I'm going to move 4 inches, which puts me right in the middle, so we need to align to the side.
It goes to one side or the other, whichever
it
way.
Would be there.
Yeah.
So it's going to make torpedoes very interesting.
Yes, it should. I mean, the torpedo, we've already just seen in our first game, torpedo mechanic might need ironing out, Warlord. Just a quick hint. But we'll demonstrate that in a minute, because that's the rules read. It's a little bit okay.
Insane.
Yeah. Next up is the other little boy, I think. No, yeah. What else? We'll go for it. We'll see what happens. So he's just going to move 1 inch forward, because Japanese ships were fast and nimble. We don't want to turn that way though, we want to turn that way. And then we're just going to go 6 inches. Cool, that's him moved, and now one more to go.
Which did you move, sorry? Yeah, this
Just
one.
move that little boy.
Yeah.
And then I've just got my big girl to go.
Yeah. So I'm just going to move a little 2 inches forward. Do a full 45.
A full heckin' run, friend.
And then I'm going to move the remaining. I'm going to do another 2 inches.
So, interestingly, you may have just mean I've shot myself in the foot ever so slightly.
Why's that?
Well, some people might think this is a bit daft because I could only move that 1 inch forward and then I'm in point blank range of you. However, my main guns can't depress to fire at point blank range because your ship is a class smaller than mine. So that is going to be interesting, but only the main guns, torpedoes, you're fair game.
Yeah.
Okay. Right then. So we're going to go our 1 inch forward. Who's trying to message me loads? We've gone 1 inch forward. Do I want to turn that way? No, I want to turn the other way. I might have to use your turning gauge.
They're identical, you could have just flipped it upside down.
No, I mean that one's
Oh,
longer.
it was longer, didn't they?
Yeah, see? Go like that. Then we're going to move. In fact, so I've done 1 inch. I might just go 6 now and just get out of there. So you could at least get out your arc of your torpedoes. You'll have to turn that way. Okay. Has that everyone moved, or have you got?
Yeah, I've moved all my
I've
guys.
moved all mine as well. Okay. Okay, so we're now into the gunnery phase. Big booms. What do I want to do? I'm going to start with my torpedoes over here, I think. So I am going to fire all 9 torpedoes into your cruiser.
Sensible choice.
Now, torpedoes. So, because it's a torpedo system that we're firing, we instantly get a -2. So we're going to be hitting on 6s. But then we've got to take into account the other things. We're in the target side arc and we're now at point blank range. So that takes us down to 4s again. I think that'll be it, won't it? So it'll be 9 dice hitting on 4s.
Now what's it doing on there?
Cool. So,
Switch of camera due to battery.
yeah, we're new at this. So I've got 9 dice hitting on 4s. Let's see what happens.
That's some hits.
That is some hits.
That's why. Get those torpedoes out of there.
Now, torpedoes do 3 damage dice per hit. So if we split them up, I might need to borrow some dice here.
You might.
So 2, yep. Need a few more. Need 1 more dice. Now, torpedoes, irregardless of your armor score, they just do d6 damage per damage dice. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 d6 damage to that cruiser. How much has it got?
That poor heavy cruiser.
That poor heavy cruiser is on 22. Okay, so I think that might be enough. There's 20, there's 22.
Yeah, he dead.
He is very dead. Cool, so that's that resolved. So as you can see, unlike Cruel Seas where the torpedoes had to kind of go off and do their thing, they're just deadly. They just blow stuff up.
Kaboom.
Kaboom. And then the last thing he's got is his light guns, which are going to fire into your boy here. So we are within 10 inches. So that'll be short range. I'm in your side arc, so down to 3, you're a destroyer, back up to 4.
Moved over 6. Light guns don't matter. Never mind.
Light guns don't matter.
So 4s.
4s, but I've only got 3 dice. So 3 dice hitting on 4s. Oh, so we've got 2. We'll take 2.
And then they'll be damaging on anything above 1.
Yeah, 1s fail, irregardless. So
2 damage.
2 damage. What's he down to now?
Down to 3.
So he's not crippled yet.
Nope.
So that's a thing, at least for him.
Cool.
So he's now fired. Cool.
He's done. Next. So I'm going to fire my big ship.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to fire all my guns because my arc comes out like this. Because I can hit the back of these guns with all my guns, which is handy.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got 9 dice. I'm going to fire
Oh, I should just note as well, actually, that my boy over here, he's lost all
the torpedoes.
his torpedoes are one shot. They're done. But they spectacularly destroyed.
They did well.
Your ship.
So I'm going to go gun by gun. So I'm going to fire the first gun into the destroyer.
Into the destroyer, fair enough.
So the destroyer, let me check our range. So the range of these, within 8 is point blank. We're going to be point blank.
Yep.
I mean, everything here is point blank.
So your main guns, you'll be... Oh, if he's in point blank with your main guns, you won't be able to shoot the destroyer. Because main guns can only target battleships, carriers and cruisers and civilian ships at point blank range due to slow turret movement and the inability to depress their guns low enough.
No problem. I'll just fire all 9 at the big one instead.
All 9 of the big one.
So what we're going to hit, starting on 4s, we're shooting into the side arc, which takes you down to 3s. Point blank takes you down to 2s.
Moved over 6.
So 3s. So
yes.
Looking at 3s. That's a lot of 3s. Only 2 failed.
So then, you need 4s, 5s or 6s.
4s, 5s and 6s. So let's take away everything that's not. So it's got 1 6, so there's 4 damage straight away.
So if you re-roll that 6,
no. So it's 5 damage.
So it goes down to 20. So we were on 16. We're not crippled yet.
So now I've got my light guns, which I'm going to shoot at the destroyer.
Cool.
So light guns at the destroyer. He's not within 3 inches, so he's not point blank. So these are going to be hitting on 5.
So in your
4s.
side.
4s.
So in the side, up, down to 3. Destroyer up to 4. That'll be it.
Yeah, 4s. So we've got some fails. We've got 3 hits, and then these need to be not 1s.
Not 1s.
And they're all not 1s. So
They're all
3
not
damage
1s.
on the destroyer.
Oh, so he's now crippled. So crippled means that he can only go half his distance, half his flank speed, and he's got to half his attack dice rounding down. I think they also...
Takes it down to 1, doesn't it?
It does take him down to 1. Yeah, same, and it means that he's only got 1 torpedo now per tube. Because you've got to half them as well, and there's 3 in each tube.
So you got 3 instead of 9, which is good.
That's good for you.
Yeah.
Cool. My guys go. How much hull has your Fletcher got here?
He's got 3.
He's got 3. Okay. So we'll start off with my light guns firing at your destroyer there. So, where's the tape as you go on? There we go. So, 4 inches. You happy for point blank there?
Yeah.
So,
I think you need point blank to stand a chance of hitting me.
well, yeah. So
it'll be -2 from my ship. So that brings it to a 6, takes it back down to a 5 because you point blank.
yep. My light guns are restricted. So 5s. 1.
1.
And then anything but a 1.
It's a 1.
It's a 1. It bounces off. Nothing happens.
Jolly good.
So yeah, that's annoying. Cool. Then I'm going to fire. So we've done light guns. We can fire now the Y, X, no we can't because we're in point blank of him. So we can't fire that, but we can fire them at the...
What's their point blank?
8 inches.
So you can fire at him because he's a big ship.
Yeah, because he's a cruiser, can fire. So we're going to just fire all our big guns at him.
Fire everything.
Fire absolutely everything then. So that will be 2 attack dice per turret. So A, B, Q, X and Y. We are in point blank, so that takes us down to 3. We're in your side arc. Takes us down.
You're shooting in the back, aren't you?
Yeah, okay, yeah. So we'll go down to 3, and then that's probably it, isn't it?
Yeah, just 3s.
So flat freeze. So let's see what happens here. So some misses,
There's some hits.
but some hits. So now we're looking for 6s to do some critical hits, hopefully.
There is a 1 critical hit.
Potential 1 critical hit.
Yeah.
That goes away.
So that's 6 damage straight up.
6 damage straight
So
up.
7 damage straight up.
Yeah. 4 or more.
Down to 16.
So we've got the crit. What does the crit do? 3. Engine score again.
Engine score.
We'll get that engine 1 back. So his flank speed's now reduced by 1. But that is 7 damage to him.
Yep. Down to 16 wounds, but he's nowhere near his critical yet.
I think that's probably it. I don't want to be... The torpedoes are going to miss. So I think that'll have to be it for now. Yep.
Cool.
Your turn.
So now I've just got my little guy left.
Mm-hmm.
My little guy has got light guns, and they've got short range of 9. So let's see what we can hit.
You're probably just about out of arc for the torpedoes, I reckon.
Yes, I think so. I think it's kind of out that direction. So I can only shoot 1 out the back. So I'm going to shoot 1 out the back into that one.
Mm-hmm.
The range on that is about 5, so it's just a short, no extra special. So that's 3 dice, is it? Yes. Oh, only 1 attack dice. So 1 attack dice is going to the back, and then 2 will be out the side at this guy.
Cool.
What's the range on him? It is 9, so that's just within the short. The short is a 9-inch range. So 2 on him. So we'll go for him first. And so we're shooting into the side arc, which takes it to a 3.
Mm-hmm.
It's moved over 6, brings it back up to a 4, and that's it.
Misses.
It's a light gun actually, so that doesn't matter. Thinking about it, doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
3 does hit.
3 does hit.
And then damage 6, so 1 damage.
1 damage because it's only a
Light gun. And then same into the other guy. So this one will be different. So 4s normally into the side, 3s, a destroyer, 4, it's moved over. It doesn't matter, so 4s.
4s.
Oh.
Splash.
He's got a torpedo, but I don't think it'd be worth shooting at that guy because he's, as you said, 9 inches away, which make an extreme shot. So I'm going to save them for now. So that's him.
Cool. My boy here. You're happy that we'd be able to get off?
Oh, easy.
3 torpedoes.
Easy.
So we are in 5 inches.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Are we within 3 inches?
No, I
don't think so.
I needed 4 and it wasn't within
Yeah,
4.
so we're within 5. So, well, we're within 6, which would be the short range. So, torpedoes, it's 6. Short range, no modifier, side arc. So, because they have to come out the side anyway to shoot.
Yes, but they're not going into my side. I've got them into the back arc.
Yeah.
So it's just a 6.
It's just a 6. 3 dice on 6s. Oh!
That's annoying, isn't it?
So close.
But that is now all of your ship's torpedoes because it's
Not him.
not the big one. Sorry, the big one's got one, but the little ones are both run out of torpedoes.
Yeah, but the big one can actually reload its torpedoes. They just take a turn. And then his light guns, he's only got 1 left, which he's going to put into
The back of him.
Yeah, so this time it'll be point blank. Yes, no, yes. 5 inches, yes.
Yeah. So that takes it down to a 3.
That'll be it.
Just a 3.
Flat 3.
Nice. No.
1 though, so it bounces off. What is it with me and rolling ones?
That's the end of that. So now we'll do some damage control.
So yes, roll for your damage control.
Roll for my engines. And they're fixed.
They're fixed.
Which is handy.
You got some good damage control dice.
I wish I had other good dice as well.
Okay.
Now it's this. Let's see if we can do better. Oh, finally.
7.
7.
2!
We'll take it.
Have an initiative token.
Yes.
Turn 3.
I'll take that as a victory for the whole game.
A moral victory. Cool. So I've got to move first now, haven't I?
Yeah.
Okay, let's move the big one first. Get you the heck out of there.
Get the heck out of Dodge.
So we'll go 1 inch forward. So he would turn like that. And then his last 3. Like so.
Cool. That's you. Now I'm going to move this little guy.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to go 2, which is the minimum requirement forward. Then we're going to turn 45. 2. Brain's confused.
Brain's confused, there we go.
45. 2. 45. And a 1.
Cool. Gonna go, yeah. 3 straight forward. 45 degrees. Another 3 straight forward. 45 degrees. And his last 1, but then we'll have to scoop there to get out of the way. Cool. Your turn.
Big ship.
Your big ship.
Move the turn token. It's going to go 2. He's going to go 45. He's going to go 2. He's going to go 45. He's going to go his final 2. Or just a 1 actually. Yeah, that's where he's going to rest.
Mm-hmm.
That's my 2. So now it's your last one.
Now he's crippled, so he's lumbering, which means that he's only got a 3-inch move. So what we'll do is 1 inch forward. I think you can only actually make 1 turn when you're crippled as well. So
yes, that's true. Yeah.
there we go. That's all the ships moved.
So now I finally get to shoot first.
You get to shoot first.
Good.
Pick your
Gracious.
target.
Just gonna do some checking, if you don't mind.
Mm-hmm.
Within a long range. So let's do that. I'll take them to size 6. How far did your big one move this turn?
To full 7.
Full 7, okay. So I'm going to first go with this guy.
Mm-hmm.
So he's got his big guns. What's within 16? Everything, which is nice. So we're going to fire first. So we've got 9 guns. I'm going to fire 3 into that ship, 3 into that ship, and 3 into that ship.
Mm-hmm.
Spread them out. First going to go with the destroyer, who's only moved 3.
So 4,
Into the
5,
sun, 5, and then back to 4. That's 3 successes, and now we go for
Just
damages. Oh,
I think that's him.
that's 3 shits.
Yep, he's out the game.
He dead.
He did.
Now we're going on the other destroyer. That's another 3. So
This one's moved further though, so
he has to move further, so he's be 4.
and you're not in it. He's not.
Yeah, 2 5s.
5s.
Nice.
Still 2 hits though. 1 fail, so he takes 1 damage. Where's his card gone? Bring you out.
Now
So
we're
he's down to
shooting.
4.
Now we're shooting into the side of the big guy,
Mm-hmm.
which means 4s down to 3s. He's moved 1 to 6, so 4s.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's poor. But all it takes is 1.
You need 3 up.
I didn't do anything.
Nope.
Pinged off. I've got light guns, but I don't know if they'll be in range. So they're 13 inch. That's a long range, so I'm going to go for it, might as well.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 3 dice. They're shooting into the front, so there's no there. He's a destroyer. I'd actually think I'm going to hit him.
What is it? Long range.
Long
So
range, so
5s.
yes. Ooh, I've dropped a
Destroyer
dice.
6s, but that'll be it. So light guns.
Yes, true. I've dropped a dice. So 6s.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
1 hit.
No. Or
yes,
yes.
I like those.
Yes, of course. That's 1 hit. That's him. Got my lost dice. Oh, it's by your foot.
Oh. There we go. Okay, while we're still alive, I think I'm going to launch 6 torpedoes.
You might as well.
Yeah. So I'm going to go 6 torpedoes into him.
That's a risky move.
With him, because his torpedo, his short range is 17 inches.
That's fine then.
So 6 of them, it will be his starboard? Yeah, starboard's right, isn't it?
Correct.
So 6, so let's look at it. Torpedoes, 6s, inch your side, so down to 5s.
Just 5s?
Just 5s. Come on. Oh, we got
hits.
3, so that generates 9d6 damage. So let's find out what we do. I think that might be enough. 10.
Yep.
There's a lot of 1s, but
he did.
He well did. So that's the torpedoes fired.
Just the destroyer left.
Just the destroyer left. We're going to fire everything we've got into him. So we've got 10 attack dice. Oh, who says this? Or we're just out of your point blank. So we're in short range, so we can just hit him. So 10 dice.
Be on 5s.
Yes, so he's a destroyer.
He's moved more than 6.
Moved more than 6.
He's inside.
But he's inside, so 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. And then we just need no 1s.
No 1s. 1, 1. But
1,
that's
1.
3 hits. He's dead.
He's dead. Okay.
He's dead.
So, well, that concludes our game then. Turn 3. The Americans have been sunk to the bottom of the Pacific.
They all did.
They all did. Things we think need improving. Torpedoes. Obviously, they worked amazing for me then, but
torpedoes are devastating.
They are, literally. That's the rule. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
But there should be a minimum range on them because they took time to arm. They weren't that quick, so should they really be hitting the same turn you fired them? Maybe if they're within 8 inches, yes. Anything longer, then you need to place markers out. Just a suggestion. Anything you want to add?
No, I think that's just everything's. I think torpedoes need a little tweak.
The torpedoes need a tweak. Other than that, it's quite fun.
Yeah,
it is good. I enjoy it. Yeah, look forward to seeing it in our shop. Thank you guys. Please like us on Facebook, Emperor Wargaming, and we'll try and get some more stuff out for you soon. Cheers.